Alright, so you made your metal braided 3D camo, and now you want to add color to it. I have a few options for colored versions of the camo, so I have like a fade option. Of course, you could go solid color. I have material options, gradient options, and rainbow as well. So I'll be going through each of those really quick. They're really simple. Once you copy the metal version, you could go ahead and quickly make a colored version for yourself as well. So for faded, make sure that you have a base layer that is this material. You really have to do that in order for the camo to be 3D. Okay, if you don't, it has a weird shine to it, and it won't be 3D. It'll just be flat and it'll look pooey. I'm just letting you guys know that. Can't stress that enough. So make the entire base material that material. Make sure it covers the whole gun. Alright, I'm assuming that you have the metal braided done. So all you have to do for a fade effect is start with black. Black isn't the best option for 3D, but there's only a small amount of it on this fade design, so it won't affect it too much. So I changed layer 4 and layer 7 to black, and then you just go through each color. Layer 10 and layer 13 will be the darkest version of that color, so I go to color picker, so it'll be the one at the very top. Layer 16 and 19 will be the second shade of the color that you want. Layer 22 and 25 will be the third shade. 28 and 31 will be the fourth shade. And I'm sure you can see where I'm going with this. 34 and 37 will be the fifth shade. 40 and 43 the sixth. 46 and 49 the seventh. 52 and 55 the eighth, and so on and so forth. Until you reach the lightest shade of the color. Don't be scared to triple the lightest shade. That's what I did. Don't go to pure white. It will just kind of throw it off and look kind of funky. And just match up the colors to the strip that's going to the top. Just match it to that color. I didn't color the right side because I'm using it for demonstration purposes only. So you basically do the same thing on the right side as well. Start off from the darkest on the left to the lightest on the right. So that's for the fade. Now for rainbow, again, the base has to be the metal material. I started off with red, which faded into pink, to purple, to blue, to green, to yellow, to orange, to red, to pink, to blue again. So I started with red on layer 4. Layer 7, I chose a magenta. I'll show you the exact color. So it's this one in the middle of the pinks. Layer 10, I chose a purple, pinkish purple. It's the fourth one down. Layer 13, I believe I had to make my own. I'm not sure. Let's see. You might have to make your own color as an in-between at one point, but I think I actually used this one, so that's fine. The fourth one down to the purples. 16 is pure blue. The blue is blue. 19 is a faded kind of blue, a light blue. 20 a turquoise, third turquoise down. 25 is a nice greenish blue turquoise again. It's the one in the middle. 28 is a vibrant green, so it's the brightest green, I believe. No, it's this one right here, the fourth green down actually. 31 is another light green. 34 is a darkish kind of yellow, so I think it's the fourth yellow down. 37 is orange. 40 is actually a custom red-orange, so here are the points for the custom color. 255, 45, and 0. 43 is just pure red. And then I start repeating the colors from where I started on the red. And that's it for the left side. Again, match the top with the left, so I have like a piece of the yellow strip and the green strip. Again, the right I didn't color because this is for demonstration purposes only, but you'd go ahead and color the right side as well. Now for gradients, if you copied the exact coordinates of the metal 3D braided camo, then you'll have to do some minor adjustments. Again, the base has to be the metal material, but each strip will be gradiated. You could choose the gradient, of course. I made it a 76% gradient on the gradient slider, and I chose blue and red to create this cool pink, purple, violet camo. Of course, you could play around with these and make your own. But the thing that I changed for this camo is that I had to shorten the strips a little bit, because when you shorten the strips, the gradient becomes more, there will be more contrast to the gradient. So I had to shorten the gradient basically until it just leaves the edge of the gun, because if it was too large, the gradient slowly starts disappearing. It just becomes pink, and you have to do that for each strip. That's one of my favorites of the 3D camo. It's kind of cool how it turns to blue in the middle. And then of course you could add any material that you want. I chose this material because I unlocked it from the black market right here. course, you could pick any material that you want. Stinking dust right there, man. I should just make my own 3D dust. I hate the dust camo. So you can unlock materials from the black market. It's a fun way to use them on a 3D camo. Again, you can use carbon fiber. That would look pretty cool too. Any material or color that you want applies to this camo as long as you have the metal base to it. Otherwise, the 3D will not happen. It'll look flat and it'll look gross. Trust me. Alright, so that's it for the color portion of the tutorial. If you missed the first part, there'll be a link in the description below and an annotation on the screen right about now. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. If you're new and you like this type of video, please subscribe, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye! What the heck was that? Oh, what the heck are